Hey Lincoln, it's so great to see you guys again. We are your anchors, Jackson
and Kelsey. It's Monday, so we have your movies and more news about the DC trip. Volleyball results will be shown. We'll be right back.
We want the announcements to be fun for all, so tell us what you guys want on the announcements. We are trying to make this show better and fun for you viewers, so contact us at ptv2@plymouth.k12.in.us or tweet us at LJHDigitalStorm.
Just to let you know, unless the bus is running late, all kids should be in class by 8:10. Teachers will be counting students tardy if they are not by class at that time.
The Washington, D.C. trip parent meeting is tonight in the auditorium at 7 p.m. You will get an informational handout and the first opportunity to reserve your spot. Space is limited to the first 100 students.
Jackson, are you going to DC?
I sure hope to. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want more info, check this out.
Could you tell us about some of the highlights of the Washington, D.C. trip?
Sure. This year's going to be a lot like the last 2 years. We're going to have a couple of favorite places to go to. We take a tour of the Capitol building, which is really neat to see everything that's inside there and see where our government works. We go ahead and we go to the White House. We don't get to go in it, but we get our pictures taken outside of it. We take some time and we tour Ford's Theater, where Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. And we take even a couple hours to go to Mount Vernon, which is George Washington's plantation, along with visiting a lot of other places, including a lot of monuments, and hopefully this year the Holocaust Museum. And so there are a ton of highlights, and the days are packed with all kinds of fun.
That sounds like so much fun. When is the trip?
The trip this year is going to be over Memorial Weekend, which is the last weekend in May, and so you only have about a week of school left after that.
Could you tell us about some of the highlights?
This is definitely going to be the highlight of our 8th grade year, and I'm sure hoping to be there.
Do you need help on your homework? Well, you're in luck. A few high schoolers are holding homework help at the Plymouth Public Library Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6. Now you don't have to worry about falling behind on homework.
Students of the month were honored by our great friends at Mooney's Ice Cream Parlor last Friday. They included Dexter Ambrose, Hannah Tagala, Zachariah Shadrix, Mary Osborne, Skylar Morgan, Sierra Ellison, Dylan Panzica, Andy Kaiser, Levi Crawford, Leslie Durantes, Olivia Clark, Carissa Briner, Jesus Baca. Now it's time for you guessed it, Connor in the corner with the latest and greatest in Red Storm sports.
Think fast, Connor.
Before I start today, I would like to thank my great sponsors, Beacon Credit Union. There is nowhere safer to keep your money. Both the 7th and 8th grade Red Storm made a strong showing at Crestview Tournament. For the 7th grade game, their first opponent of the day was Riverview Middle School. Plymouth was able to win the first game 25-15. Lincoln had a hard-fought battle but fell short, losing 23-25. Lincoln won the last game 15-9. Winning against Riverview put the Lincoln in the championship round. Lincoln versus Crestview. First game 25-16. They won the second game. The Lincoln won 25-10. 8th grade Red Storm played Riverview first and won those games 25-3 and 25-22. After defeating Riverview, the Red Storms were in the championship matched against Crestview Middle School. In the first game, Lincoln won easily 25-12. Lincoln fell to Crestview 25-15 in the second game. Lincoln ended up winning the third game 15-12. The Red Storm are back in action at home tonight and tomorrow night. They will be facing Lakeview Monday at 4:30. On Tuesday, they play Wawasee at 5 o'clock. Wednesday, the 7th grade is home and the 8th grade is at LaPorte, Boston. Game times are scheduled for 5 p.m. For tomorrow's lunch, we will be having some delicious mini corn dogs. Instead of mashed potatoes, the lunch ladies will be Lunch ladies will be putting the potatoes in round shapes. There will also be tomatoes shaped like grapes with a cup of ranch. Last but not least, delicious fruit of your choice. It's getting chilly out there in Plymouth, Indiana. The weather is going to probably get low from here. Tonight, the weather is mostly going to be a little rainy, around the temperature of 55. The lowest temperature of the day was 49. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Beacon Credit Union, serving 11 Indiana counties with checking, savings, auto, and home loans, online and mobile banking. Hey, Jackson, set, height!
Today's Movie Monday, and we have the top 5 movies in the theaters of this weekend.
Number 5 is a sequel to the movie that inspired people all over the world, Dolphin Tale 2.
The number 4 movie is Where I Leave You with Jason Bateman and Tina Fey.
Number 3 is The Box Trolls.
The second most popular movie is The Maze Runner. A group of teenagers are caught in a terrain that is surrounded by a maze. They battle to find their way out, all the while by being tormented by mysterious creatures.
And the top movie in theater is, if you haven't watched it, is The Equalizer, featuring Cole Grace Moretz and the star If I Stay, and the Academy Award winner Danielle Washington.
Since this is the last week for us on the show, we want to announce some of the people that have helped us. A big thanks to our camera operator, Dexter Ambrose, our computer operators, Tristan Gard and Dalton Leary. Jolie Kuntz is our video board operator, and Leslie Jimenez is manning the soundboard. And we can't forget about our teleprompter, Sam Evans. So thank you guys so much.
Sunday's birthday was Matthew Gard. If you didn't forget to say happy birthday to him, do it. Today, Delaney Albright has a birthday, so tell her happy birthday. Also, and a birthday wishes from PTV2.
That's about it for today, so let's see what we've learned.
All students must be in class by 8:10.
If any 8th graders want to go to Washington, D.C., go to the parent meeting in the auditorium at 7 p.m. tonight.
There's homework help at the library if you need it.
The number 1 movie of the weekend is The Equalizer.
The show is almost over, but before we let you guys go, we would like to thank our fantastic sponsor, Beacon Credit Union, for guiding the way.